Marvel dropped the second trailer for Avengers Doomsday.
Mm-hmm.
This one is so much better than the first one.
Yes.
Agreed.
This one actually feels like there's an ongoing like story and just like keeps ramping up throughout the trailer.
Yeah.
It almost made me forget that they've done nothing to build up to this.
Yeah.
Like, I can kind of just believe that Reed and Doom have a history.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Same.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, even why can't I remember her name?
Sue?
It's Sue.
Sue,
is
yeah.
talking about Victor. He's like,
Yes.
he's a good man.
Mm-hmm.
And then you see Victor like, did you do this? I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
Well, those two had a relationship
In the comics,
in the comics prior to her going with.
getting
yeah.
together with.
It's still a little weird that we got a Fantastic Four movie without him being mentioned.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only thing was that First Family was a great movie. I enjoyed it. I loved it. But to go the entire movie without mentioning him, and then all of a sudden now having the characters like, oh, that's Victor.
Yeah.
You know.
But when he's Victor, did you do this? And he starts off slow like that,
Yeah.
and then you're going through the whole thing, and it's
Yeah.
building.
Ramping
It's
up.
like, did you do
And
this?
speaking of building,
Oh.
something I saw is that like his suit keeps getting more and more like built up.
Yeah, which
Like
you,
it's very simple at the beginning, and then it's just like he has like he doesn't even have like the two things on his
Right.
chest
Uh-huh.
yet. It's,
Yeah.
And then we see him like getting it. As
Well, I think it's opposite. When he gets hit out of the window by Mjolnir,
yeah. Well, yeah. He only has
he
one.
has two, and then it goes to one.
Oh. Well, I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Is that like something that they maybe edited weirdly? So
I'm not
that's
sure.
what it looks like. I don't know.
well, didn't you guys also post in the group chat like the two versions of the suit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So both look like kind of cool.
I think that the two versions of the suit thing is like they're just trying to get people stirred up about, oh, there's a RDJ Doom in there. I don't think they're paying him $100
I
million
kinda-
to.
No.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I hope there's kind of only one, because like it's obvious at this point that they're doing the thing where like he's pretending to be good. So like how long is that going to last in the movie?
I don't know.
Or is it just going to be like it is two Dooms and that's the actual twist? Like
That'd
there-
be fucking crazy.
There should be like an actual twist, because I feel like the one that we know is just so obvious.
Yeah.
Unless it's just a fucking Spider-Man in No Way Home.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Someone came across with a rumor that RDJ's actually not playing Doctor Doom.
Hmm.
He is not going to be Doctor Doom. So I'm assuming that they're just rumoring it off that
Mhm.
the actual Doctor Doom is going to show his ass in there,
Mm-hmm.
and whether he's using.
I'd have to imagine between this movie and the next movie, at some point he will be Iron Man.
I mean, like we hear him doing the voice of Doom.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
And also, speaking of that, there was just like a Avengers campus
Yeah. There's a
ride
new
where like
ride,
he
yeah.
prized his role.
Yeah.
So that's interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure he'll be back as Iron Man at some point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I am kind of like coming to terms with this Doctor Doom though.
Same.
I mean, he
I-
looks fucking pretty sick, raising
I
up
mean,
the
yeah.
Sentinels. you know?
Compared to
I'm
what
going to
we
go see the movie,
This
and
is
we'll
gonna be the
find out
best live
afterwards.
action
That's all I
one.
can
Yeah,
say.
that's the point about it is
Yeah.
like by default it's going to be the best live action Doom.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be a high energy movie when we're there watching it.
I mean, even that sentence that he says towards the end, he's like, "You all have been living stolen lives.
Yeah.
It's time to give them back."
Yeah.
It was like,
Wow.
what is going to
Yeah.
happen in this
Mhm.
movie?
Yeah, just like a very somber tone all around too. There's a shot of like Magneto looking up at something and crying in this
Yeah.
trailer.
broken arm.
Yeah. Yeah, broken arm.
He's doing a
Really
concert.
old.
I don't know.
I was talking with some friends yesterday, and we were talking about like, oh, when they bring in the new Magneto, how are they going to do the thing like of his backstory? Is it going to be tied to the Holocaust? And like, it's just crazy to be like, oh, maybe just pick a different genocide for him to be like. It's just like fucking Magneto that's like hates humans because of like
Well,
9/11.
I answered that.
Yeah, I saw
with-
it.
And think about it. Just because our World War II was in the 1940s, 80 years
Mhm.
ago, doesn't mean that from his multiverse,
Yeah.
that could have been in 2000,
Yeah.
Yeah.
where he experienced the same thing as our Magneto, but,
But I don't even know how they're gonna like bring the mutants in.
yeah.
Like this new X-Men group. Is it gonna be multiverse? Is it gonna be the X gene
Yeah.
gets?
Like if it's the X-Men are in our universe or in 616 or whatever. So does that mean that like secretly fucking? Because no, like I guess World War II happened when it happened.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Cap was there.
I don't know.
Huh?
Unless they just do.
A lot of questions.
I have no idea.
Because like
if
I
that-
don't like the 120 years old thing and everything. You know,
Yeah,
like,
no, he shouldn't have to be fucking 90.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, even
Seriously,
90,
I
like
agree.
that has like 5
Yeah.
years left, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Mm.
We need a young Magneto.
I mean, the guy that's playing Professor X is like 40, so I think that's a good start because in the
Yeah.
comics, like he is like 40-ish.
I don't know. It is just like such a weird fucking. I don't know.
Yeah.
Problem.
Sure, someone's trying to figure it out as we speak.
Yeah.
You know,
Well,
are
I
they
mean, it's
all,
been
are
an
they
ongoing
all
issue for,
from
like-
the same planet, or is this going to be like a group of different people from different multiverses that wind up here?
Yeah, that's a good. Like, I think like
That's a good point.
Deadpool and Wolverine like aren't on this X-Men team.
Right.
Traditionally, at least, or like I wouldn't be shocked if like they came to this universe
Yeah.
and like sided with them.
Right.
Or I don't even know.
Yeah.
Another point that a friend of mine made that really got me was in not a single shot in this trailer so far do we see Magneto standing. He's so fucking old. He's just
That's
constantly sitting down.
All right. Guaranteed to be good. They're going to give us 3 hours of action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This, like I said, this is the best trailer of this thing I've seen
Yeah.
so far.
There are a lot of characters in this.
Yeah.
A lot.
Well, I mean,
And-
I think that's this one's strength is that you don't really see that. It's just like this is a story trailer. The other one was,
Yeah.
oh, we got fucking cameo galore.
Yeah.
Yeah, this trailer, like, despite there being like 40 background characters, it is really centered on
Yeah.
3 central people.
And really kind of just Doom. As
Doom,
presence.
Reed, and
Doom
Sue.
Doo.
I guess Deadpool and Wolverine are now confirmed. By the way, I don't know if you guys saw.
They had
the
that
Hugh
little
Jackman?
funny
Yeah.
background
Yeah.
thing, with Hugh Jackman just popping up.
and
And
he's like,
being
hey,
fed
if
by-
you want us to be in the movie?
Maybe.
I think they're in it.
I think so.
I can
Probably,
see.
yeah, I think
I-
you know, like
At
The
least
Ryan
for a
Reynolds
little
one
bit.
was like a gag. The
Mhm.
doing it twice is
Yeah.
they're in the movie.
because I mean, like I feel like he used to do shit for like Thor Ragnarok. So like I don't think
I don't know. They're in.
like
this.
I think it's possible for sure, and they'll film it in a month.
Yeah.
But I don't
But why was Thor crying?
know. Vision Quest then.
Sure.
I thought it was good.
I thought
It
it was
looks
really
fine.
Like decent. I mean, Vision
I
is human kind of.
I think it's pretty cool. I mean, going into a refrigerator behind fake milk and all that stuff, like hidden in a house, and then obviously, I guess he has maybe when he's not in the Avatar inside his own head, he has a whole different world going on in there.
Yeah.
Hey, it looks
Yeah.
With
like
Ultron, I'd like that.
Fucking VR chat. show.
I have to say that having what's his name is Ultron again.
James
James
Spader?
Spader.
Holy
You know,
crap.
In the
I
80s,
love that
James
guy.
Spader always played the dick. He was always a dick in a movie.
Such an underrated actor.
He
My
is
God.
just, as he got older, he just really fell into just acting. And he had a series that he did with
The Blacklist.
The Blacklist. But even prior to that, the one where he was a lawyer.
Oh, yeah.
He did really well in that. But he still was that dick, but he was a good person in
He would have
that.
been a fucking
Yeah.
awesome Matt Murdock. Like, the
I think
timing
he would have
came-
been 100%. But
Work by
he
night.
just really turned out to be a fantastic actor, and I'm happy. I mean, just some of the stuff that they have together in this movie, in that trailer,
Yeah.
it was nice.
you think-
they have a good history.
I mean, Paul Bettany's good actors.
Oh,
you think
there's no doubt.
Vision's gonna like piss on his?
So I guess he's not a real person.
no, he's not. They're
He's-
both
he's
not. They're
Vision's-
both avatars. Yeah.
Right.
in
Yeah.
his
And
Vision's head,
In
basically.
Yeah.
Vision's head. Because
Mhm.
he's whispering in his ear.
Yeah.
He's got the beard. And
Yeah, this is one of those shows for me. I think I just got to see it to
Mhm.
really make.
Yeah, it's
I
kind of
think
like
it's gonna be
Agatha
good.
for me at this point.
Yeah.
Where
This-
it's just like
I don't want to overestimate how good the show, the potential it is,
Mhm.
but this show has the chance to bring together a lot of different aspects
Yeah.
of stuff that we haven't seen.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's associated with Agatha. He's
Yeah. Well,
Well,
associated.
they're teasing Tommy in the show.
They
too.
are,
not even
yeah.
he's fucking in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Obviously,
definitely in it.
Wanda.
Yeah.
Ultron is back.
Mm.
There's a lot. Remember, Ultron
Yeah.
went into the World Wide Web or
Mhm.
whatever the last time we seen him. But so this show has the potential to pull a lot of the pieces back into the center, and I just hope that they follow through with it. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah. And not leave us flat like they did
And
with
not
Agatha.
leave us flat with Agatha.
Yeah,
Yeah,
which was a
I'm
great
just
story in
worried
itself.
about like right after like this, they were like, we're gonna hold off on live action shows. For a while.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I kind of happy this one. And it's coming out in October.
Yeah.
So this is their
Yeah.
Halloween kickoff thing again.
I could
guess
see
it's
something where
crazy
it's
that
like
this is before Doomsday too.
at the end or something, and this is just a prediction, but like Ultron is gonna be like, oh, I've just been in your head the whole time, and, like
Mhm.
like I'm not at an actual program, and this is just what you think I am.
So like over under Star-Lord appearances in this.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Because
I don't know if you guys remember, there was all that like leaked concept art that came out like a long time ago, but like
Mhm.
one of them was like Star-Lord and Vision like chilling on a couch.
Yeah.
We know Star-Lord's on Earth
Mm.
somewhere.
And I've been
Yeah.
seeing a lot of pictures of Doom with 3 witches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a lot
Boris
of
is
people
one
are
of them.
saying it's
Strange.
Strange, Wanda, and Agatha. A lot of
Yeah.
people.
Cersei, not Cersei, Sylvie.
Sylvie.
Yeah.
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 Did we talk about that last time, or did I?
A little bit.
I don't remember. I don't remember if that was a conversation we had.
We spoke about
yeah,
the witches
I think I might
last
have
time.
just sent that to you. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be good TV.
Yeah,
At least I'm hoping, but I think it's
I
going to
hope
be good.
so. Like the two weird ones for me is we'll start with the girl who's playing Storm has never acted in a feature film.
Okay.
No.
That might be good.
So I think she'll be perfect in the part.
Never acted in a feature film before. So I don't know. Marvel's just kind of in their bag again, I guess, finding new talent.
Okay.
Yeah, that's okay, though.
And Indy Navarette
Yeah.
is Rogue.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, after Obsession, you knew she was gonna get signed on to something or other,
Mhm.
but yeah, not the character I would have picked for
Yeah.
her. But
Well, I
sure.
thought the same thing about Sadie Sink playing
Jean Grey.
Jean Grey. And I think she did a fine job in Spider-Man.
At least Sadie Sink's ginger.
Yeah.
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 I guess.
I hope I get it right. Anna Paquin
Yes.
Yes.
played Rogue
Yes.
In the original.
initially. I guess she
OG.
aged out,
Yeah.
which is weird to say because to me she always looks like she's 12 years old.
Exactly.
but-
I'd run
But
hot
like
and cold with
Wolverine
her.
can't.
I
age out.
absolutely
Yeah.
hated her in the Irish movie, the mobster movie,
Irishman.
The Irishman.
Like the
Yeah.
original one.
I'm sorry.
Oh no, she's in. I
Yeah.
forgot that she's in that one.
Yeah,
too.
I absolutely
Or
hated
that
her
one.
in that, but I normally like her, and she wasn't my favorite Rogue.
Yeah.
I guess.
I don't know. We'll have to see.
Rogue's kind of just like a character that they like don't get right
Mhm.
Yeah.
for whatever
Yeah.
reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, her power like kind of sucks.
Mhm.
Yeah, she
Like-
can never really touch anybody.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
can't touch anybody, but like she can also take the powers of people
Mhm.
only when they're touching.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of shit powers.
Well, she can also like do some memory
She
shit
can
with
fly
it.
too, right?
Well, there was like a time when she like absorbed, like
Captain
permanently, kind of
Marvel.
permanently absorbed Captain Marvel's powers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And she, I think without absorbing anybody, she's technically strong because I've seen her do feats of strength that.
Unless she sucked some's power
Yeah,
that's
it might
super
just-
strength.
I have no
Might
idea.
just be
Yeah,
like that.
I
I
later
know
in
she like
Captain
sucked the
Marvel's-
power of the She-Hulk once and got like a big butt.
Yeah. just end it there.
Oh my
I
God.
don't know. Just X-Men. Interesting, I guess.
Yeah,
I'm
That's
glad
cool.
that that's who they picked for Professor X. I'm forgetting his name.
he's the Wolfman, Christopher Abbott.
Yeah.
He was in the newest Wolfman
Mhm.
movie.
But he's also just like he did a bunch of indie Navarette indie
Mhm.
movies recently.
And who'd they nail down for Magneto?
Nobody.
Magneto.
But oh yeah,
Nobody.
Adam Driver
Adam
is
Driver,
going to
like-
be Mr. Sinister.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
But he did tease a little bit about like on the.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
joking about all
He's
the
like,
rumors.
No.
He was like, "So I'm gonna be Magneto." He's like, "Oh, that's not what it is." They're going with it's like the name in the comics that Mr. Sinister uses when he's like pretending to be like a professor or something,
Mhm.
and he was like the head of some school that Scott went to.
John-
Overall,
John-
I just think we're gonna get an X-Men story from the comics put to screen that's never been put to screen before.
Alright.
So
We could hope.
Mr.
Yeah.
Sinister.
there's a ton of fucking weird ones out there. So
Mhm.
I don't know. His facial structure is like not built for Mr. Sinister. That's what's freaking me out.
I just hope they make him a weird gay freak
So
like
based
Mr.
on that
Sinister is.
picture, what formula X-Men do we have?
Like
As a-
what
as
team,
a team?
makeup?
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
that not everybody's announced yet. The
Yeah.
kid that they were gonna have play Beast, I think, dropped out like last
yeah,
second.
Seems like
Oh.
they're still deciding on
They're
these.
still trying to. Okay.
I would imagine we're gonna get a Beast, an Iceman, and an Angel, and then also a Magneto.
Okay.
I'm still pulling for Lee Pace as Magneto. Those two together would also be really great.
Right.
Now, what was the last X-Men movie again? I'm sorry, the name.
Age of Apocalypse. or something?
It is Age of Apocalypse.
Yeah.
All right.
I-
Well, actually, the New Mutants, but
Yeah.
But
Anyways.
that one
With the kid
ended.
from Stranger
That one
Things,
ended
right?
nicely. What's the one where he comes back in?
Logan.
Logan comes back in, and everybody's back in place, and
Oh, that's
Days of the Future
Days
Past.
of Future Past.
That's not
right.
the newest though.
Yeah,
No,
that's
that's
the
not the
second
newest.
one.
That's
so
right.
they fucking
So
they did that, and then they made
Mhm.
2 more shit movies after that.
Yeah.
But they say, like, from what I just read something recently, that the ending of Days of Future Past is going to be blown apart in the beginning of going into
Doomsday.
Doomsday.
Yeah. I'd imagine that
Basically.
it's that X-Men team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's going to be blown apart.
Blown apart.
Yeah.
Make me laugh. It's fucking funny.
I've been seeing so many edits of people just making stuff of like Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man fighting off the X-Men.
Well, yeah, there was like a whole rumor where like the X-Men are gonna destroy his universe.
Yeah.
So it's just like a
Well,
bunch of
that-
memes where like I guess Tom Holland's Peter Parker is just gonna be fucking like fighting him.
Toby.
Yeah, there's a lot going
I'll
on.
kill
there.
every single fucking mutant.
Yeah. There's a lot going
I'm gonna
on.
throw some dirt in your eye. I don't know. I know we're at some point gonna do the Secret Wars comic review, but
Yes.
at one point in that run, Spider-Man takes on all of the X-Men in Battle World and just like fucks them all up. So
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see what they do.
Spider-Man is a force, man. I know I'm old and everything, but I just have to say, I never thought there'd be a day in my life where I had to buy a ticket for a movie 5 months before it ever came out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never in my life would have.
And almost lose them to
And almost
some
lose,
snafu. But yeah,
Yeah.
so what? We're going on the Friday now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
7
that's
p.m.
nice. Yeah.
3D.
To me, that's just, I keep
3D.
shaking my head like, oh my
3D.
God.
Yeah,
3D,
3D was
with
all I could
glasses,
get.
3D, or
That's all I could get.
We're doing 3D?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well,
Okay.
we got so like it's not like Thor because we actually got good seats now. Like,
Yeah.
it's not fucking in a corner. So
I don't remember the last 3D movie I saw. It might be that.
Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park.
Yeah, remember?
What Jurassic Park?
We saw the original in 3D for the 30th anniversary.
We didn't see it in 3D.
Yeah, it was. It was 3D, and we were surprised when we got there because it was 3D, and we were like, anyways.
I don't remember that.
The last
thought
one
it
I
was-
saw was Hotel Transylvania.
Yeah.
3D.
My freaking birthday.
yeah, his birthday.
Honestly, same.
I actually
I don't
enjoyed that
remember the
movie.
last time.
Well, we saw
Yeah, that was
Thor. Yeah,
Oh yeah. Thor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Shit Rock or whatever.
Thor shit rock?
I mean, that's Thor Poop and Thunder.
Yeah,
What was the
she's
movie?
in the
What was the
fucking
one we
Dude,
saw?
Oh, with the walls?
Yeah, what was that movie?
Oh,
Oh, that was
Thunderbolts,
fucking.
yeah.
Thunderbolts.
That was the
right?
worst.
Thunderbolts and fuck you, Vision.
Oh, my God.
What is it with fucking?
I mean, if it wasn't on the
Thunder-related
walls, if it
movies,
was real
that's been
screen,
bad.
it might have worked. But
Oh
holy
my
shit, it was
God.
on the
It's
walls.
fucking so stupid.
You can
It is-
actually see the characters.
I'm looking at a speaker with somebody's face on it. I was like, what the hell is that?
If there was an importance to the stuff that
Yeah.
was on the walls,
No,
where
we
you
lost
actually go,
Yeah.
oh, look what's
Yeah.
happening.
It was.
But no, it was just a fucking distraction.
It
But
was.
it's
it was
like-
important to see that they could fucking freeze
I-
time.
I can understand if it's like an IMAX movie where it's like you're getting extra by going out that way,
Right,
or
yeah,
something.
right.
Like,
If
but-
I was stoned, I would have freaked out. Whoa!
all right.
I saw people comparing Christopher Nolan like only doing IMAX for like his best version of the movie,
Mhm.
which is like something that 0.1% of people can see. With like, imagine if some director wanted his fucking best version of his movies to only be shown in that
Oh,
direct
God.
screen X
That
or
was
whatever.
terrible. I'm sorry, that was
Yeah.
terrible.
Are we? So wait, are we seeing Doomsday and Infinity Vision? Is that what that is?
It's 3D.
No.
Okay.
What the fuck
We'll
is
take it.
Infinity Vision?
It's just like they're scammed to charge more money for regular theaters,
Oh,
essentially.
okay. All right.
Okay. By the way, I heard. Did you ever watch Supergirl? By the way,
Who?
Supergirl.
No, I never did.
No. So there's a part in it where
Is it streaming yet?
probably
I think it.
Yeah.
Should be by now.
there's a part in
You'd
it
have to
at the
fucking
end
pay me.
where Lobo is like addressing fucking Supergirl and like he says toots,
Yeah.
but it very much sounds like tit.
Yeah,
Ah,
100%. I
yeah,
thought it was.
yeah.
We
Tits.
spoke about it here. I thought
I
it was
thought it was
tits.
tits.
I've been seeing other people like bringing that up now.
Yeah, that's what I said here.
Yeah. I remember.
Tits.
Fucking idea.
See you later, tits.
That's what I think. He said.
Fucking idea.
He wouldn't be wrong either way. Right?
No.
So,
It very much did not sound like it the first time he said it, but then the second time it was just like,
What a fucking concept, too. Just like this character we'll never fucking see again now. It's just like,
yeah.
see you later, bitch. Fucking- and then he doesn't even drive away. He just hangs
just
out.
hangs
on, like,
out
a fucking
watching.
mountain
That was
watching
fucking weird.
what's going on.
Yeah. All right, Invincible.
All right.